What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to Tom and Joey Entertainment, a.k.a. TJENT. This is Real Talk with Tom and Joey, Episode 8.
The Ocho.
Yes, the Ocho.
Yes.
I'm one of your hosts, Joey Prokes. Alongside me is my partner in prime.
Nice. Nailed it again.
Once again. I'm going to nail it every single week. Tom Hazelwood. Tom, how are you feeling today?
It seems that I'm feeling okay.
It seems that you are feeling okay.
Yes.
So you're about okay that you're feeling okay.
That's how
good
I would interpret it. Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Real Talk with Tom and Joey every single week here on youtube.com/TJENT at noon Eastern Time every single weekday. Tom and I bring up two random topics of discussion to the table for your entertainment, while most importantly keeping it real. If you enjoy what we do, head over to patreon.com/TJENT, or if you can donate $1, $2, $5, or $10, you can get the show early
or
along with
Bitcoin.
some other sick rewards, or Bitcoin. Yeah. We accept Bitcoin.
Okay, cool.
Or any other cryptocurrency, as they're called.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I always see that term. I never knew that was like the umbrella term.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, for Bitcoin. There you go. But if they don't want to listen to us, or not listen to us, they don't want to watch us on youtube.com/TJENT.
You can't listen to us.
Where shall they go, Tom?
Well,
Tis go where?
if I want, I would hope. I would like to hear us on iTunes, but we're not on iTunes.
We're not.
No. Are we?
We are.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And SoundCloud.
Whoa.
SoundCloud.com/TJENT or on iTunes.
That makes sense because that's like our logo and stuff.
Yeah, it's like our special in junk.
Was that on purpose?
It was.
Whoa.
It was pretty cool.
Cool.
Pretty good by me, right?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Head over to iTunes. You want to give us a subscribe and a review. That would be really sweet.
Oh, Tom and Joey.
Yeah.
Because your name's Joey. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's all clicking.
It's all coming full circle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Full circle.
I'm there.
Give us a subscribe or review. It would really help us out. Get us into more eyes and ears, which is always good. We always appreciate that.
Any orifice you can.
Yep.
Stuff us in there.
Yeah. We accept any orifice for sure.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's swan dive into episode 8.
Tee us off.
Yes. First topic of the week. Everybody's heading back to school. I started classes last week on Monday. So I have 3 classes this semester. Not too bad.
Yeah.
And they're all online, so it's
in
pretty
6th
manageable.
grade. burned you. Joey, I
Totally.
burned you.
You torched my ass.
Yep.
Torched me. So my topic was tips for college freshmen or people going back to college. Maybe not freshmen, but maybe it's like your first year going to like a big university
Okay,
or
fair.
something. Because did you go to a big university, Tom? Did you
yes.
Did you graduate from a pretty cool university?
Yes.
I mean, you don't even like it that much, though, do you? Right?
Nope.
Nope.
It was horrible.
So
I hated every second of it. Probably.
So for the audience, where did you graduate from, Tom?
MSU.
MSU, otherwise known as
Sparty.
otherwise known as
State. Go Green.
Michigan State University
Yes.
for our European listeners, which I know there are a lot of them.
Tons. Yes. I went to Michigan State.
Yeah, so that's one of the biggest schools in the nation. Probably one of the most polarized, not polarizing in a negative way, but it's known for, you have fun at Michigan State. You have fun
party
while you're
school.
going green. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just my general topic.
I think it's the 6th largest student body for undergrad.
What is it, like 60?
50. Ohio State's 65. Fucking Arizona State's 90.
90, yeah. If you have a heartbeat.
And I think Arizona has got to be in the 60s or 70s as well.
Yeah, it has to be.
But yeah, I mean it's up there in student bodies.
University of Florida too, up there too.
Yeah, I mean it's just they have a huge campus compared to other people, so they can fit that many people.
Yeah, the campus down there is absolutely gigantic. So yeah, my general topic is just tips for incoming college freshmen, and it can be serious and it can be funny as well, because
Well, even the funny ones are serious.
I say, it could get real.
Whoa, okay. Well, hold up.
Real. Yeah. So my first tip is going to be serious. My first tip is do your best to never spend more than you have to on textbooks, because there are numerous avenues where you can find websites, and we're not going to list out any specific websites.
Oh, no, I got it. Do you want the ultimate website?
Well, maybe not specifically, because we're not like getting sponsored by them.
Oh, okay.
Push their website.
Okay. Well, there is like the ultimate pedestal of websites, which is the shiz.
Yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Maybe.
Is it Slug Books?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of the... I mean, there's many websites that do this, where you just type in the book, and it gives you all, like, the top websites, and it gives you, like, the rental price, the buying price. Specifically, never buy your fucking books. no matter what.
It's tough.
Yeah, I guess it depends on. But I feel
Because
like
I definitely bought a lot of mine, and I obviously it's just tough because you play
it
the
definitely
game.
depends on the class.
Yeah, but I'm gonna throw in a little loophole, which I didn't know until my last year of college. You can go to your library at school and rent your textbooks and use them while you're there.
As long as you stay in the library.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, if you're gonna study there anyway,
Might as well.
it's free.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to pay.
Yeah.
They're literally free.
And we all know how outrageously pricey textbooks
Yeah.
can be.
And if you don't know, they are okay. My first textbook ever at college was $330.
That's nuts.
$330.
Yeah, I spent like $900
And I got
my
it.
second
I went on
semester.
Amazon and got it for $25.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you rent.
Yeah.
Now, I brought up this story before. I rented a few books back in the day, and that was the one I told you about where it showed up at my front doorstep with an empty box.
Yeah,
that I
that
had to go
sucks.
through, just so much of a headache, just a pain in my ass to get, not only to be refunded, but then to actually get the book, because that's what
Yeah.
I was more
Right.
focused on, was actually getting the book. But yeah, I was just like, if you're never buy brand new, first of all, because it's like you can get a used book that is not that bad, that's for like almost half the price.
Well, and the thing is, basically what will happen is your professors will provide you a course materials, and they'll say, oh, you need this book, the 8th edition. You cannot use the 7th edition. What usually really happens is the editions, to qualify for new editions, all you legally have to do is change the wording of one paragraph and add one more topic. That was what I was told by one of my professors. So all they do is
Seems
change.
pretty legit.
Right. And
Yeah.
and all they do is change one little thing and everything else is the same. So his argument, he would tell people all the time, he'd say, just get older versions. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have to tell you to get the new one, but don't do it because the old editions you can get for like 20. The new ones are $350.
Yeah, Pearson and McGraw-Hill just making all that cash.
Cengage.
Yeah.
You run into a problem when you have to get the access codes.
Yeah, the access code is where they
That's when
bone
they
you.
bone you. Yeah, because then you have no choice. There is no, and like there's no loophole. There's
Yeah.
no nothing. You have to do it.
Yeah, and we were talking about the other night, access codes, and I get textbooks to an extent, because textbooks are like, you almost implement them as a part of your budget when you're taking a class.
Yeah.
But it's like access codes, it's like, okay, so you're paying for the credit hour, you're
Yeah.
paying for the class itself, you're paying for the textbooks. Oh, and then you have to pay for an access code that provides you an avenue to do your assignments. Like, they
You
are
have to
just,
pay to do homework.
Yeah, exactly.
Which,
pay to do something.
I mean,
that is a
at
gigantic
some
pain in
point
the ass.
I've had some professors that literally they'll get the textbook and make it a PDF and then give it to all their students for free because they just can't stand it.
That's awesome.
And I just think that really shouldn't be that rare.
And I feel like access codes, I mean, there are definitely some teachers that use access codes and use them efficiently and like how they're
Yeah.
supposed to. But I feel like access codes, and depending on the class, obviously, if the majority, almost 90% of your work is through what this access code is giving you the ability to access, I guess, then it's almost like a cop-out for the teacher to get rid of a lot of their work.
That's what I was gonna say. Is it's almost I'm just gonna have them grade it for me.
Yeah, easy
Oh,
assignment.
you have problems? Oh, well, go talk to them because this is not my issue. It's
Yeah, exactly.
like software issue.
Customer support. Yeah, and then it makes it easier for them to grade and also provide course material, because if the program that you're paying to access has course material within
Yeah.
it, then it's just like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't have to do as much work.
I mean, overall, just there's other ways to get textbooks.
Yeah.
Don't freak out the first bill you see or like the suggested price, because also what you can do if you go to a big university is just go on Facebook and find student pages like
yeah.
Craigslist.
Oh, yeah.
And people are selling their textbooks and they'll be happy to give you a discounted rate because they paid a shit ton.
You're not the only one that wants to cheap textbooks.
Because not only will you have to pay a ton, but if you think that you're going to get a lot back when the bookstore buys it back, you're nuts.
No.
My calc book, well, my survey of calc book, I shouldn't say calc because that's disingenuous.
Yeah.
Survey of calc, which is basically pre-calc, that book was $200 new. I was behind a girl in line who bought the book, and she went to sell it back, and I'm not kidding you. They told her that they could offer 25 cents.
25 cents. And how much was the book?
$200 in 1 year.
Jeez.
1 year because they outdated it and then made a new edition and said that this is the new standard.
That's nuts.
$200, 25 cents.
Even with because I took a Civil War class this past semester, and they had us get a few specific books that, I mean, Civil War, I took the class because it satisfied one of my electives. And I thought, okay, if I have to do an elective class, I at least want to do something that I might get into and might enjoy, might interest myself.
Learn something, yeah.
Learn something new that I might interest me. But we had to buy I think 4 different books. And if you got them from the bookstore, which obviously they recommend, but it was like $80. But I was able to find like just like these random ass sellers on Amazon, and I got it for a total of 4 books for like $15. Where like if you get it for the bookstore, it was like $75.
Yeah.
And even if you're not talking hundreds of dollars, like with big time textbooks,
Yeah.
even that much, I mean, you're saving yourself. It
Yeah, who
stacks up.
cares? Yeah, I mean, who cares?
Yeah.
Again, just there's other ways.
Yeah.
Be creative.
Yeah. If you see
If you're a
new
compu- if
from
you're a
your
computer-
school's
and it
bookstore,
depends on your major, because if you're a computer science guy, there's no like you can get your books for free.
ever since I switched my
Wink,
major,
wink.
yeah. Ever since I switched my major, I have yet to buy a textbook.
Yeah, but I know I've had a lot of friends in law school and med school who just told me flat out that there's no way.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but that's just that doesn't surprise me.
No, not at all. So what's your tip?
My-
for the youngins out there.
My number one tip is don't act like a freshman, which means don't walk in
So it means you should have a lanyard with your ID tag on it.
Exactly my
Decard-
point is don't walk around at 12 at night, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning on random streets where all the upperclassmen live with packs of 30 of you
Yeah.
with your drawstring backpacks and lanyards with your ID.
Yeah.
Because that happens quite a lot. And you'd be surprised at how many times I would tell someone, "Oh, I know you're a freshman." "Oh, how did you know?" Well, the lanyard around your neck really gave it away.
Pretty big giveaway.
Because I don't think I've ever seen someone in the history of time actually do that.
No.
Even in high school when they told freshmen that they were supposed to.
Yeah, remember in high school where they told us we had to wear it,
and
then
I
just
and
no
I remember one of
did.
my friends was saying, "Oh, dude, we have to do it." And I told him I'm going to tell every teacher to suck my ass if they tell me that I literally have to wear a lanyard around my
Ninth grade Tom, put on your lanyard, suck my ass,
Yeah.
Miss Applebaum.
I mean, what is the point of that? Like, hey, everyone, just so you know, if you want to beat somebody up, it's me.
yeah, hey,
Me.
I'm the guy.
I have
on the
no
ID
idea
card.
where I'm going, and my social anxiety is absolutely crippling. Come beat me up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so stupid. So yeah,
Is it
don't.
more obvious that I am who I am?
Yeah, and also don't be the freshmen that go to random houses and just assume that you can just go there
Yeah.
and drink.
Yeah.
And
most importantly, drink their beer.
yeah, exactly. Because my favorite conversations would be people coming up. "Oh, what's up, dude? So like, is this like an open deal?"
Is this like a house party?
And
or
there'd
thing?
be 8 of us on a low lit porch,
Yeah.
just kind of hanging out, not really doing anything much, and just look at them and go,
Does it look like an open party, bro?
Does this look like there's a rager going on in the background?
Yeah.
This is just we're watching football right now, man.
Yeah.
What do you expect? No, there's definitely tells, but it's when you see it on the other side that you realize how fucking stupid you look.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, if you walk in packs of 30, oh my god, college, man.
College, wee.
Look at how sick this is.
you
Let's
have to get a T-shirt that says college on it. I mean, that's required almost.
Well, I will say I'll give you the pass if you get the Animal House sweater that actually says college. 'Cause
yeah.
that's pretty sick.
yeah,
But you have to be able to name the movie.
yeah. Or sing the Asher Roth song.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
Those are 2 criteria.
Yeah, that's fair.
My other tip would be have to do with the cafeteria. If by the second week of school you're not shitting blood yet, then you're not doing college right.
That's fair.
It's fair.
That's
It's definitely fair because you should be utilizing the most out of your cafeteria no matter where you are. You should be getting it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hamburgers for breakfast, hamburgers for lunch,
I will.
and hamburgers for
I
dinner.
will. I will defend stay here though. Brody's like a legit ass restaurant, and people take their families to eat.
What's
there.
the worst cafeteria on campus?
When I was there, was in my dorm, and it's so funny because guess what happened when I moved out? They redid the entire cafeteria and
Of
made it
course
the
they
best
did.
one on campus.
That's what always happens.
And now, guess what? Now people go there and they take their families there because it's legit and there's actual restaurants
sit
in there.
down. They
They legitimately
like
do
butlers.
because it's all you can eat, $7 a person.
That's
Kids
sweet.
getting cheaper and it's good ass food.
Yeah.
It's so lame. But
Yeah.
no, this is funny actually. So our meal of choice were spicy chicken sandwiches.
Nice.
And it was like it was almost like those Tyson breaded chickens.
Mhm.
Well, they stopped doing that and they replaced it with chicken that looked like you put it in a boiling pot of water and just right out on a bun. And so we always called it boiled chicken sandwiches. So we
Nice.
stopped eating those
Boiled
because
chicken
they were
sandwich.
pretty gross.
Really, you didn't keep
I
eating
didn't
them after
splurge.
you
No,
renamed them?
No, no. The shittiest cafeteria on campus is either Holmes or Hubbard, and that was like what we went to treat ourselves because we couldn't eat whatever was ours.
Now, granted, I say that jokingly, saying that most cafeteria food. I mean, it's a stereotypical thing
Yeah.
that it sometimes makes you sick. Okay. Side note: favorite cafeteria food that, like, even though it's in the cafeteria and it's one of those things where you might think it's gross, that you just loved.
Ooh, that I think it was like kind of gross.
Well, that's like, I worded that question wrong. Just pretty much cafeteria food that you just love, that you would like get a craving for. It's like, all right, I have to go to the cafeteria.
This was the greatest day ever because all our roommates that I lived with who watch the show now.
Yeah.
We would
Shout
text
out, roommates.
We would text each other when it was Famous Bowl day.
Nice.
So you get to do your custom own, like start to finish. You get a bowl and just, oh, there's mashed potatoes. Oh, there's corn. Oh, there's fried chicken.
What was your go-to combo?
That.
Just
mashed potatoes, corn, fried chicken, and then gravy.
Oh,
it was
my goodness.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Get some chocolate milk.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's another thing. I mean, it's all you can eat, right? But it's all you can drink too. Let's stock up on chocolate milk. Oh, and if you want free cereal, just bring some Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
Pour it in and take it out with you.
Yeah, exactly. Mine was always like I understand it's hard to mess up breakfast, but at Alma, my first year, shout out, it was the only time the only time of my college career that I went to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Because all the other years I just bought myself food and didn't really utilize the cafeteria. But at Alma, I always utilized the breakfast, and there was this, I forget the guy's name, but there was always this guy cook that would make omelets. I forget what days he made them, but he would only make them on certain days. And damn it, he made the most bomb-ass omelets in the game. And I remember always going there because I had football, so I'd always go there in the morning before like class, and then you had practice. But I'd always just get an omelet and just bacon, ham, onion, and green pepper and cheese, and it was just absolute.
I mean, it sounds amazing.
Yeah,
and there are like certain cafes that will have a chef come in and make you, I mean, cook to order what you want.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And then chocolate chip pancakes too, which just, it's not even fair.
I will say this, underrated is just the pizza slices that they have were pretty bomb as fuck.
At State.
I mean, any cafeteria I've ever been to, because it's pizza. How can you mess up pizza? I'm
That's
one
true.
of those people that if it's people will say, oh, it wasn't that great of a pizza. To me, I don't care.
See, for me, like pizza, the more stiff it is, the more inclined I'm going to not like it, because I don't want it to be like just flopping all over the place and getting all over my face and getting that burnt cheese sensation that we all love. But it's definitely, but you're right. I mean, it's definitely tough to screw up a pizza. It's almost like breakfast food.
Yeah, exactly. I will say this. I'm going to give my real tip for college freshmen. It's going to sound ridiculous though, but it is go to class.
Yes.
Because
that's whoa, Tom, revolutionary over here.
It's going to sound nuts, but you're going to go and all your friends are going to stop going and they're going to say I didn't need to go, and
you're going to have that one guy that brags about how much he doesn't go to class.
Yeah, and it's really easy not to go because college is just a different animal than high school. Because I don't know if it's because you have no one pressuring you to go or what, but there's a lot of people that literally never show up, ever. And I'm talking, they go to the first day and literally you will see them at their exams and that's it.
Yeah.
But that is stupid.
Yeah.
And it happens way more than you think. And
I just don't understand it, especially with how much they're paying.
Because, I mean,
and from the professor's perspective, it's like, you're paying for your class, you're paying for your credit hours. I don't give a shit if you don't show up.
Well, yeah.
You're still paying.
Yeah. The thing is, people don't go just because it's it's just annoying to go, and I get that. I mean, it's kind of like going to work. But at your discretion, you could just not go.
Yeah.
And for some people, they can not go and still get the same grade. So why would they bother?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, there's that one time where the professor will say, "Oh, this will be on the exam," and then you'll get that question wrong when you're pissed off and say, "Well, why the fuck was this on?" Someone will say, "Oh yeah, well in class he said that exact question is going to be on there," and you're going to be pumped that you went and someone else didn't.
Yep, exactly.
So, sounds redonkulous, but go.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's a good move. And really, on another serious note, don't get morning classes.
Ooh,
8 a.m.s.
Another thing that sounds insane because you just graduated high school and you're thinking in your head, oh, I went to class 8 to 3 for my entire high school career and it's fine. I can do it. I mean, I'll only have classes like 2 or 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No.
Just shut your mouth.
Yeah.
That goes out. Whatever happens, I don't know what it is, but the sun shines a certain way, and in every student, it just beams. Everything you did in high school is now washed away, and you just go, oh my God, I don't think I'm physically capable of getting up for my 8 a.m.
No.
I don't think this can happen.
Let alone, there's so many things that getting an 8 a.m. forbids you from doing, because it's like, if you want to study super late for a big time exam, like if you have an 8 a.m. and that exam is in that 8 a.m. class, you're not going to be staying up very late to study for that exam, because if you do stay up late, then you might as well not even study, because it's going to go to hell if you don't get a lot of sleep anyways. And if you live in any state whatsoever that gets snow or has a bad winter, when you wake up at 6:30 in the morning to go to your 8 a.m. class, the last thing on earth that you will want to do is get up from your warm and comfy, cuddly bed and go walk 1.5 miles to class in the 25 mile an hour. Yeah. -10. Your nostrils are freezing solid. Yeah. That's the last thing you're going to want to do is go to class. And to
anyone that's thinking in their head, I had 8 a.m., so it wasn't that bad. Shut up. They were bad.
Yeah,
shut
up.
Don't tell me
You're no hero.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, it was fine. I got up all the time.
Yeah.
What are you talking? No, it was terrible.
Yeah. Well, were you an evening class guy, or do you want like more of that midday action?
Oh, if I wanted to be done at 1:30 every day.
1:30, yeah. Like my sweet window would be 1:30 to 3.
Yeah, exactly.
If I can get those classes from like 11 to 3,
because
cash money records.
Again, from our perspective, we're in Michigan. I wouldn't say northern, but
yeah,
I was in central Michigan. When you have a night class in the fall, and at the beginning of the semester, it's fine because you get out and it's still light out.
Yeah.
But then as the semester progresses and you get to November and you're in class and it's pitch black
or
out. Or
you're getting to class and it's pitch black out.
And then it transitions into, it's already dark and I still have 30 minutes before class starts.
Yeah.
And you kind of want to throw up a little bit.
Yeah, because if you're having an evening class, it's most of the time it's one of those long ones.
Yeah.
At least all the evening classes I had were like the once a week for 3-hour ones.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So it's like you're getting to class when it's dark and you're like, holy fuck, I got a 3-hour class ahead of me.
Yeah, that's awful.
Just risky business.
And stack your classes so if you can avoid Friday classes at all freaking costs, do not have Friday classes.
Yeah, for sure.
3-day weekend all day.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there you go. We figured with the starting of the new school year, with my second to last semester, thank Christ that I am finally done. I mean, quick side note before we knock off this topic. I studied for the first 2 years of my college career, studied for pre-med, wanted to do physical therapy, but then changed my degree to computer science, and it was hands down the best decision I've ever made in my entire life.
Yeah, if you change your major, everyone does.
Yeah, definitely do not feel bad for changing your major, because I did it 2 years in. Granted, it was not ideal, and definitely a lot of the classes, especially
have somewhat of a plan, but I mean, if you change your major, don't kill yourself over that. There's too many people that freak out and are like, I wasted all this time. Shut up.
Yeah, I've gone too far. And it's definitely like a lot of my gen eds and electives were satisfied, so it definitely helped to at least go through that schooling. But I mean, the pre-med classes and computer classes
don't exactly translate.
There's nothing mixed in there.
But when you're 33 and you look back and you're like, it took me 1 extra year, 2 extra years to finish school. No, you're not going to care.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it, by the time I graduate next May in 2018, it'll be 2 years longer than I should have gone. But take it from me, hands down, like I said, the best decision I've ever made in my entire life.
Yeah, it happens to the best of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So no big deal.
If you have any tips for any college freshmen, or if you want to talk about how you went through experience, maybe buying books, or maybe a bad cafeteria experience, or good experiences, anything college related, let us know in the comments section below. Or as always, go to patreon.com/TJENT, donate $1, $2, $5, or $10, post on the wall, and you'll get yourself on the show.
Yes, sir.